The expectant Southern charmer shared a surprising update on where she stands with the New York City resident on the April 2 episode of Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. "Of course, I always loved Paige, and I always will. I just haven't heard from her since they broke up," Madison admitted, referring to Paige and Craig's split in November 2024. She went on to note that she didn't hear from Paige when she announced her pregnancy in February 2025. "I did reach out, got ghosted, and then she actually didn't congratulate me on my pregnancy. So I kind of thought maybe the silence is enough for me," Madison concluded. "And I hope there's no bad feelings, but right now it's just unknown." Madison LaCroix shares how she's supporting Craig Conover through his breakup. Madison LaCroix says her new home will blow your mind and addresses talk about her move. Craig has a theory on his splits from Paige DeSorbo and Naomi Olindo. They just disappear. Back in January 2025, Madison addressed on Paige and Craig's split for the first time publicly in an Amazon live stream. When asked if she had given Craig any words of wisdom after the breakup, Madison responded, "I don't need to give him any advice." She continued, "I just told him, you're going to be a great husband. You're going to be a great dad one day. You have so much to look forward to. Like, just be lucky you didn't already have those things and then go through a breakup. I'm here to hype him up when he's down, and I'll do that for anyone really," Madison added. "But they're still good, and I think everything's going to be fine. I think you guys are taking it a lot harder than they are." Paige DeSorbo and Madison LaCroix attend the Alice plus Olivia by Stacey Benditt Spring 2024 presentation on September 09, 2023 in New York City. Photo: Astrid Steyers/Getty Images. After Craig confirmed that he was seeing someone new on the March 27 episode of WWHL, Madison shared her thoughts during her own appearance in the clubhouse. "Well, I'm not really sure if it's a girlfriend," she said. "I know that he has been single for the last 3 months. He did get dumped, so I know that he is dating around and doing what single guys do, so I don't think it was too soon." This cookie notice explains how NBC Universal and its affiliates, NBC Universal or we, along with our partners, including advertisers and vendors, use cookies and similar tracking technologies when you use our websites, applications such as games, interactive TV, voice-activated assistants, and other services that link to this policy, as well as connected devices, including those used in our theme parks services. This notice provides more information about these technologies, your choices, and is part of the NBC Universal privacy policy available here. You should read the privacy policy and this notice for a full picture of NBC Universal's use of your information. Like many companies, we use cookies, small text files placed on your computer or device, and other tracking technologies on the services, referred to together from this point forward as cookies, unless otherwise stated, including HTTP cookies, HTML5, and Flash local storage/Flash cookies, web beacons/GIFs, embedded scripts, eTags/cache browsers, and software development kits. First-party cookies are placed by us, including through the use of third-party service providers, and are used to allow you to use the services and their features, and to assist in analytics activities. Certain third parties may place their cookies on your device and use them to recognize your device when you visit the services and when you visit other websites or online services. These third parties collect and use this information pursuant to their own privacy policies. Third-party cookies enable certain features or functionalities and advertising to be provided on the services. Strictly necessary cookies. These cookies are required for service functionality, including for system administration, security and fraud prevention, and to enable any purchasing capabilities. You can set your browser to block these cookies, but some parts of the site may not function properly. Information storage and access. These cookies allow us and our partners to store and access information on the device, such as device identifiers. Measurement and analytics. These cookies collect data regarding your usage of and performance of the services, apply market research to generate audiences, and measure the delivery and effectiveness of content and advertising. We and our third-party vendors use these cookies to perform analytics, so we can improve the content and user experience, develop new products and services, and for statistical purposes. They are also used to recognize you and provide further insights across platforms and devices for the above purposes. Personalization cookies. These cookies enable us to provide certain features, such as determining if you are a first-time visitor, capping message frequency, remembering choices you have made, your language preferences, time zone, and assist you with logging in after registration, including across platforms and devices. These cookies also allow your device to receive and send information, so you can see and interact with ads and content. Content selection and delivery cookies. Data collected under this category can also be used to select and deliver personalized content, such as news articles and videos. Ad selection and delivery cookies. These cookies are used to collect data about your browsing habits, your use of the services, your preferences, and your interaction with advertisements across platforms and devices for the purpose of delivering interest-based advertising content on the services and on third-party sites. Third-party sites and services also use interest-based advertising cookies to deliver content, including advertisements relevant to your interests on the services and third-party services. If you reject these cookies, you may see contextual advertising that may be less relevant to you. Social media cookies. These cookies are set by social media platforms on the services to enable you to share content with your friends and networks. Social media platforms have the ability to track your online activity outside of the services. This may impact the content and messages you see on other services you visit. We and third parties may associate measurement and analytics cookies, personalization cookies, content selection, delivery cookies and reporting, ad selection, delivery and reporting cookies, and social media cookies with other information we have about you. Depending on where you live, you may be able to adjust your cookie preferences at any time via the Cookie Settings link in the footer of relevant websites. You can also use the methods described below to manage cookies. You must take such steps on each browser or device that you use. If you replace, change, or upgrade your browser or device, or delete your cookies, you may need to use these opt-out tools again. As some cookie management solutions also rely on cookies, please adjust your browser cookie settings carefully, following the relevant instructions below. Browser controls. You may be able to disable and manage some cookies through your browser settings. If you use multiple browsers on the same device, you will need to manage your settings for each browser. Please click on any of the below browser links for instructions. If the browser you use is not listed above, please refer to your browser's help menu for information on how to manage cookies. Please be aware that disabling cookies will not disable other analytics tools we may use to collect information about you or your use of our services. Analytics provider opt-outs. To disable analytics cookies, you can use the browser controls discussed above, or, for some of our providers, you can use their individual opt-out mechanisms. The above are examples of our analytics providers, and this is not an exhaustive list. We are not responsible for the effectiveness of any other provider's opt-out mechanisms. Flash local storage. These cookies are also known as local shared objects and may be used to store your preferences or display content by us, advertisers, and other third parties. Flash cookies need to be deleted in the storage section of your Flash Player Settings Manager. Interest-based advertising. Most third-party advertisers offer a way to opt out of their interest-based advertising. For more information or to opt out of receiving interest-based advertising from participating third-party advertisers, depending on your country of residence, please visit These are examples of our advertising providers, and this is not an exhaustive list. In addition, we are not responsible for the effectiveness of any of these providers' opt-out mechanisms. Mobile settings. You may manage the collection of information for interest-based advertising purposes in mobile apps via the device's settings, including managing the collection of location data. To opt out of mobile ad tracking from Nielsen or other third parties, you can do so by selecting the Limit Ad Tracking for iOS devices or Opt Out of Ads Personalization for Android devices options in your device settings. Connected devices. For connected devices such as smart TVs or streaming devices, you should review the device's settings and select the option that allows you to disable automatic content recognition or ad tracking. Typically, to opt out, such devices require you to select options like Limit Ad Tracking or to disable options such as Interest-Based Advertising, Interactive TV, or Smart Interactivity. These settings vary by device type. Cross-device tracking. If you would like to opt out of our browser-based cross-device tracking for advertising purposes, you may do so by using the various methods described above. You must opt out separately on each device and each browser that you use. For more information about cross-device matching, please visit the Network Advertising Initiative or the Digital Advertising Alliance. If you opt out of cross-device tracking for advertising purposes, we may still conduct cross-device tracking for other purposes, such as analytics. Consequences of deactivation of cookies. If you disable or remove cookies, some parts of the services may not function properly. Information may still be collected and used for other purposes, such as research, online services analytics, or internal operations, and to remember your opt-out preferences. This notice may be revised occasionally and in accordance with legal requirements. Please revisit this cookie notice regularly to stay informed about our analytic and advertising partners' use of cookies. These cookies are required for Circus functionality, including security and fraud prevention, and to enable any purchasing capabilities. You can set your browser to block these cookies, but some parts of the site may not function properly. In the colorful and chaotic world of reality television, friendships are often put to the test under the scrutinizing gaze of cameras, producing moments of tension, laughter, and heartfelt connections. The dynamic between Madison and Paige from Bravo's hit show Summer House has been a roller coaster of emotions. While fans have watched their friendship evolve over the seasons, recent updates hint at a complex relationship that continues to hold surprises. Madison recently took to social media to share her thoughts, stating simply, "It's just unknown," a phrase that leaves many fans speculating about the future of their bond. The intricate web of relationships in Summer House can sometimes be as unpredictable as summer weather. Madison, known for her fierce loyalty and strong opinions, has often found herself navigating not only her friendships, but the occasional drama that arises within the group. Paige, on the other hand, has garnered a reputation for her playful spirit and unfiltered honesty. Together, they have shared moments of undeniable chemistry, generating both exhilarating camaraderie and conflict that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. As they embark on another summer of fun and mischief in the Hamptons, the foundation of their friendship, once solid and trustworthy, appears to be wobbling. Madison's recent comments on social media only serve to amplify this notion. During a live chat with fans, she described her current relationship with Paige as unknown, leaving viewers to ponder the story behind her words. Did a rift form that was deeper than the usual squabbles among friends? This statement comes on the heels of a tumultuous season packed with burgeoning romances, unexpected alliances, and, of course, the inevitable heart-attacks that ensued during a summer spent in close quarters. Fans of Summer House have seen plenty of ups and downs between Madison and Paige, and their reactions to recent developments vary widely. Some speculate that Madison's words indicate unresolved tensions, perhaps stemming from previous conflicts or differing priorities as they navigate their lives outside of the show. During the recent season, viewers witnessed a number of instances that highlighted the complexity of their friendship, especially in contrast to the increasing pressures of the summer social scene. From playful banter to heated disagreements, their interactions often became focal points amid the broader ensemble dynamics. At times, Madison expressed feeling as though her thoughts and feelings were not fully supported by Paige, revealing a crack in their friendship that may need more time to heal. On the flip side, Paige has always been quick to offer her take on situations, at times bluntly sharing opinions that can come off as unsympathetic to Madison. When Madison described their relationship as just unknown, her words encapsulate the uncertainty that currently looms over them. It's a relatable sentiment that resonates with anyone who has experienced the complexities of friendship. The ambiguity of their bond adds layers of intrigue and a rush of emotional vulnerability that pulls viewers deeper into their story. As fans dissect this unexpected statement, the context of their past becomes crucial. The two women started on a high note, with their friendship forging solid bonds early on in the series. They shared laughter, secrets, and late-night confessions, cementing their status as a formidable duo in the house. However, as the pressures of reality television mount and personal lives intertwine, navigating friendships can become increasingly complicated. Their camaraderie has been further complicated by significant life changes. Madison has experienced her own personal growth, discovering her ambitions outside of the show and learning to assert her voice within the group. On the other hand, Paige has solidified her place within the cast, often finding herself balancing relationships while undergoing changes in her romantic life. As they navigate their respective arcs, personal differences can lead to misunderstandings and conflict, something viewers are all too familiar with in the summer house narrative. Madison's use of the word unknown has fans speculating about whether they are facing a moment of growth for both of them or entering a phase of inevitable distance. The ambiguity echoes the complexities of friendship, but it also raises questions about what's in store for them in upcoming seasons. Will they be able to reconcile their differences and rebuild their friendship, or will they drift apart, each carving out distinct paths within the ever-evolving trajectory of Summer House? In the realm of reality television, the narrative arc of friendships can be unpredictable, and it often echoes real-life relationships where misunderstandings and shifts in priorities influence the outcome. Tension can either bring people closer together or drive them apart, and Summer House offers a captivating lens through which to explore these emotional landscapes. Madison and Paige's evolving relationship offers a broader commentary on the nature of friendships, not just in the vivacious setting of the Hamptons, but in life itself. As individuals navigate their personal and professional lives, external pressures can strain even the most cherished connections. The journey from friendship to estrangement and back again is one that resonates deeply with fans, who can relate to their struggles and victories. For Madison and Paige, the decision to embrace this unknown aspect of their friendship could serve as an opportunity for growth. Perhaps they can use this moment to reevaluate their expectations of one another, fostering understanding. Struggling through uncertainty often leads to important conversations, allowing both to approach their friendship with renewed clarity and strength. In a world where social media amplifies perceptions and realities, Madison's candid remarks about their friendship remind fans that relationships are multifaceted, filled with complexities that can shift in mere moments. The future of their bond may remain unpredictable, but it's that unpredictability that makes it all the more compelling. As viewers await upcoming episodes of Summer House, curiosity surrounding Madison and Paige's friendship will continue to captivate audiences. Will they embrace their relationship's unknown status, or will they confront the rifts that have emerged? Only time will reveal the answers, and therein lies the beauty of reality television, a continuous unfolding of real emotions, layered relationships, and the raw humanity that connects us all. Until then, fans can reflect on the lessons learned from Madison's statement. Friendships can be prone to uncertainty, but the journey toward understanding can ultimately shape them into something even stronger. The reality of life, after all, is to navigate the unknown, to embrace both the joy and the challenges as we grow alongside those we care about.